Hey, Rainbow Village, Cicely McGee here, CEO, National Director, and Pageant and Life Coach of Rainbow Universe Pageants and Youth Services. And this is model number three, video number three of my four model series. And I want to talk to you, youth 13 through 24, about spread your wings and fly. That is one of our models for my pageant system. And it has meaning. It means something. It's something that um, uh, we don't really think about every day, but we pretty much do when we're going after our dreams and our goals. So what does spread your wings and fly really mean? So to me, wings symbolize flight and freedom. Now, what do you guys think of when you think of wings? So imagine having, being a butterfly and you're flying around, you're flittering around. Look at these beautiful butterflies on the fan. So imagine if a butterfly did not have its wings, if it couldn't fly, where's it gonna go? Nowhere. It can't go anywhere. And if your wings are open like this, you can, like a fan, you can fly around, flitter around. But if they're closed suddenly, you can't go anywhere, right? So when I think of wings, I think of the ability to go anywhere without barriers, wide open spaces to explore and try things out and see where the wind, your ideas, your heart's passion, or whatever, wherever it takes you. In your youth, you have a grand opportunity to use the metaphorical wings you have, because we don't have wings on our back, and take flight and find out what is in store for you in this world. Where's your destiny? What are you meant to do on this planet? After learning what follow your rainbow means, which is what I talked about last week, and what you can do to start doing that, you now need to know how to spread your wings and fly once you figure out what it is you are here for. So there's this song from Martina McBride. She's one of my favorite country singers. It's called Broken Wing. And I want you guys to watch this video and listen to the words very carefully. You can look up the lyrics later, but listen to the words and watch the video and pay attention to what's going on in this video. So you can grasp the gist of what is going on in a lot of our lives. So pay attention. Beautiful. One of my favorite songs. So this song is really powerful, very powerful song, right? So let's talk about what happens when people get in our way and break one of our wings or even both of them. So as you can see in this video, this woman has these dreams, obviously, and she's been talking to her husband about him or her boyfriend, whomever he may be, and he shot him down. He said, "No, you can't do this. This is not who you are. You're not going anywhere. You're stuck with me forever." And he broke her wing and crushed her spirit, and so she was not able to fly to where she wanted to go, to spread her wings and fly and be who she wanted to be, because he got in her way and he shut her down. So this can happen in our lives all the time. A broken wing means you can't fly. You need both of your wings to get to your destination, right? If you watch birds in the sky, you see they have both wings intact and they're strong and they're operating for them from place to place. If one of those wings are broken, they're stuck on the ground, dying. They were meant to fly. That's why they have wings. Now, I know we don't have actual wings on our back, like I said before. We can think of like that, pretend, you can go out and play with wings if you want to. Um, but we have the potential to take flight in whatever way suits us. And that means we can fly too, figuratively, by moving from place to place, discovering things, exploring who we are, figuring out what we want to do in life, testing the waters, making mistakes, and breaking away to far away places we have never been before. So that movement is our wings, taking us where we want to go. If those wings or one of those wings gets clipped, we can't go very far, can we? So you've seen movies where there's angels in there and they do something bad or make a mistake, and God says, "I'm going to clip your wings. You're done. You can't fly anymore. You can't be an angel." That's sad, because that means that they can't go anywhere. They can't do what they used to do. They can't be who they were or be who they want to be. So in life, if your wings get clipped, you can't go very far. We can't do anything. So this happens in life when we get involved with the significant others, when our parents tell us, no, we can't do this and we can't do that, when society says we're too young or too old or not white enough, not black enough, not smart enough, not tall enough, not pretty enough, not short enough, not tough enough, not this, not that. And when we hear this, if we listen, if we believe it, we won't spread our wings and fly. We're not going anywhere. So for Rainbow Universe Pageants and Youth Services, this motto is the real deal. It is an opportunity for my external guests, that's you, my Rainbow Village, and my internal support system, that's my team, to figure out where they will end up. Where will their wings take them? And it's an opportunity to try some things out, take some risks, and find out who you are in life, what life can do for you if you take hold of your destiny. Now, people rent hang gliders. They go hang glide. I want to do that one day. It looks really fun. They rent planes or buy a plane. They do bungee jumping and jump out of planes, get in hot air balloons so we can elevate ourselves and see what birds see, right? What is it like being up so high, floating around in the sky? Is it scary? Is it exciting? What will we see? Will we fall way up there? Is it dangerous? Where will the sky take me and my wings? When people say the sky's the limit, I would encourage you to believe that. Because if you can use one of these vessels to elevate your body high up into the sky, then the sky really is the limit. And that means the world is your oyster. To try some things out, new things, see where you can fly with the wings you were given. Wings can be anything, really, actually, like our guide, our map, our bestie, our yellow brick road, our rainbow, our symbol, a sign, a trip, a chance, an open door, a wonderful adventure, or fantastic voyage. You can be the judge of that. So what were we meant to do? What we weren't meant to do is sit around and do nothing. We're not supposed to sit around and do anything. I mean, we have energy flowing through our bodies right now. 7 energy centers that operate a different part of our makeup. Our lower extremities, where our emotions are, our brain, our sixth sense or intuition, our voice, our heart, our thoughts. And these areas need attention every single day. And that means we need to get up and move around and experience life. We were not meant to say no to everything and never take a chance. We were not meant to ignore our hearts and never see where it leads us. We were not meant to ignore that still small voice that tells us we should keep moving in a certain direction or stop and go in a different direction. We were not meant to listen to someone else's controlling ways, telling us this is how things are supposed to be. That's for us to decide. Just like the guy in the video, she wasn't meant to listen to him. That's why she flew. She took off on that Sunday morning, and she could have committed suicide. Maybe that's what that meant. She couldn't take it anymore. He was holding her down. So we're not meant to listen to people controlling us. This is how things are supposed to be. They'll tell us, that's for us to decide. We were not meant to be doormats, permissive dummies without knowledge and wisdom. That's why we have libraries, airports, passports, museums, art galleries, Bibles and churches, history books, schools, college textbooks, and the internet so we can learn what we don't already know. And that means we need to spread our wings and fly, or we die dumb, not knowing anything, not experiencing anything, and not wondering about things we are curious about. So, what can you do to spread your wings and fly? Number one, get to know yourself better. I always say this: study your sign, very important that you know what your sign is. Take personality tests because they'll tell you a lot about yourself that you didn't know. Try out different types of fashion. Do I like fancy blouses or do I want to wear t-shirts or hoodies? Try out, wear different hairstyles. Figure out what your likes and dislikes are. Get to know yourself better. Number two, live for yourself. Don't allow anyone to tell you how to get on in life. It's okay to listen to encouragement and guidance, but ultimately, living is up to you. Even God doesn't get in our faces about our lifestyles. He encourages us using Christians and the Bible and the life He lived when He walked the earth, and we can either follow that or we can ignore it. Number three, listen to your destiny call. If the phone is ringing from the universe and it says, hey, this is destiny calling, pick up the phone. It will call. And when it does, you need to be ready to answer so you can pack up your stuff and start exploring. And that means unleash those wings, fly. Number four, ignore jealousy and covetousness. Goodness, please do this. You cannot have what another has, nor be who another is. So don't allow what other people have, or who they are, or what they do guide your decisions and turn you into a monster after someone else's life. Only that person can live their own life. Even if you had the chance to live someone else's life, you still have to put up with their irritations and the pain and the suffering they had to put up with. No one is exempt from this. And if you can't handle your own life, honey, how the hell can you handle someone else's life? You can't. Next, use your heart to guide you. I just posted an inner beauty tip yesterday called Let Your Heart Decide. And I took that from the song from Aladdin, A Whole New World. I highly encourage you to listen to the song and listen to my inner beauty tip so you can understand how wonderful things can be in your life if you let your heart decide. Let it guide you. Next, take some chances and try some things out. Answer the phone, say yes to an exciting event, visit places you have never been before or seen before, go out with people who are not like you, get to know a new friend who lives differently than you do. Be safe with that though. Try new foods, explore your talents, learn a new language, visit a different state or country you've never been to, and then it goes on and on and on and on and on. Next, pray about it and ask for help. I highly encourage this. I'm a prayer warrior. I I belong to God, so if God is guiding me, if Jesus is, guiding that wheel, turning the wheel for me, I need to listen and I need to seek him for answers for lots of things. So sometimes we forget that we have an awesome and powerful source of answers right above us. All we have to do is get on our knees and ask, seek, and knock for what we need to know, for help. Do it. Prayer is pretty powerful stuff. Use what you have to get you to where you want to and need to go. It's right there for you. And then lastly or next, forgive yourself. I mean, this one's huge. Forgive yourself and others. Holding on to guilt and shame can stifle you and keep you stuck. Holding on to unforgiveness about what someone has done to you or against you can also keep you hindered. And you clip your own wings. What are you doing when you hold on to stuff that doesn't belong within you or hiding on your back? We carry a lot of emotions and a lot of pain on our backs, and that bears down on our hearts as well. So people are going to disappoint us. You have to remember that. You have to be honest with yourself and live in reality. People are going to disappoint us. People are going to reject us. So we owe it to ourselves to develop a thick skin so we can take the blows that life or people throw our way. For the most part, what people do to us is not about us. You have to remember that. It's about them. And that means we're off the hook, blaming ourselves for some slight or abuse that comes our way. So even if it hurts, just forgive. Let it go. You're holding on to poison inside of you that's eating away at you if you don't forgive and let these things go. Move on so you can unleash your wings, spread them, and fly as far as you need to go. And then lastly, chart a direction. Don't just fly frivolously around doing whatever is available for you to do and, go experimenting with anything and everything. That's dangerous. That's not spreading your wings. That's debilitating yourself and confining yourself to things, people, and substances that can delay your departure and keep you from moving forward. We were meant to move forward, not stay stuck and not go backwards. Otherwise, while everyone else is here right now in Friday, you're still in Thursday. What are you doing in Thursday? It's not here anymore. And going back to the past means you haven't matured and you're looking for something that doesn't even exist anymore. It wants a clunky computer from 1997. I just saw that in a movie. Nobody wants that computer or giant flip cell phone that you can't slide in your back pocket. Not me. So get out a pen and a paper, write some stuff down, chart your own course, and plan your departure from where you are to where you want to be. Or go and save some money, pack your bags, check out the area, and head on out so you can spread your wings and fly. Remember, don't move too slow. Don't take too long. Don't let fear stifle you. And please don't let anyone else borrow your wings. Because if you don't get to fly anymore, you won't ever fly again. If somebody takes your wings, they're done. They got your stuff. It's over. There's so much more out there than the ground you're walking on. So spread your wings and fly and find your destiny. That's all I have for you. Thanks so much for listening. Toodles.